Other farms are exploring a different technique which doesn't involve killing the fish. It's called stripping. The fish are injected with a hormone that triggers their urge to release eggs.
I just ate that last night, bro. Yo! Hey, yo, that's nasty as fuck, bro.
Caviar is one of the most expensive foods in the world. Selling for up to $35,000 per kilo, it's revered and relished by aristocrats around the globe. But it's an acquired taste.
Why? No, it's not. I am literally a fucking food peasant when it comes to seafood. It is certainly not an acquired taste at all. It's not. Like I've said time and time again, it's just squishy salt. It's literally boba, like micro boba, but salty. That's it. It's the rich person's salt. That's it. It is not an acquired taste at all. It's a bit creamy. If it's, an acquired taste, that means it's fishy. In which case, if it's fishy, then it's not good caviar anyway. I thought you said that was the last rich guy thing. Yes, my lock is that like I think rich people, it's rich people caviar. I mean, it's rich people salt. Caviar is rich people salt. What I mean by that is like it's like gold flakes basically, but at least like tastier. You know what I mean?
Turns out caviar wasn't always so valuable. In the 19th century, sturgeon species in the US were so common that there were accounts of caviar being offered in saloons for free, like bar nuts. In Europe, fishermen were feeding the eggs to their pigs, or just leaving them on the beach to spoil. So what changed? Similar to true champagne, caviar doesn't come from just anywhere. This, for example, is not caviar. To get the real thing, it has to be eggs from a sturgeon. There are 27 species around the world in North America, Europe, and Asia, but probably not for long.
In this case, sturgeon will die out because humans are over-harvesting the populations and destroying their habitats.
In 2010, the International Union for Conservation of Nature placed 18 species of sturgeon on its red list for threatened species, making the sturgeon the most endangered group of species on Earth. But lists like this...
So the beluga caviar is not actually a whale? They make it out of this fucking thing? This fake-ass swordfish can't even have a real sword? Bitch-ass swordfish, dude?
Are bittersweet. On one hand, they can help protect the sturgeon from further population decline. For instance, in many places in the US, it's illegal to fish endangered sturgeon.
Whales don't lay eggs? True. I didn't even think about that. You're so right. A beluga is a mammal, law? I don't know. I thought maybe we were eating its like ovulation or something. Like we were eating its like the ovaries. Yeah, we were eating its fucking, we were eating it the whale period, like boba. And it just weirdly came out like eggs. I don't fucking know. There's a beluga sturgeon that's not the whale. Would shit your pants if you saw a fully grown sturgeon? To be fair, I probably would, because I am terrified of fish. Like, I will admit that.
Sturgeon species or import their eggs. On the other hand, the more rare caviar becomes, the more we can't get enough of it. There's actually an economic idea that explains this. It's called the rarity value thesis, and it describes how rarity increases the value of the item, even though the item itself has never changed. Sturgeon can weigh up to several thousand pounds and produce hundreds of pounds of roe at a time. The world record belongs to a beluga sturgeon that weighed 2,520 pounds and yielded 900 pounds of roe. Today, she'd be worth about $500,000.
Goddamn!
It wasn't until around the 20th century when these freshwater fish and their eggs became a rare commodity. Pollution poisoned their waters, and dams blocked their spawning grounds upstream. They had nowhere to reproduce and continued to be overfished for their meat and roe. On top of that, it takes 8 to 20 years for a female to sexually mature depending on the species. She can produce millions of eggs at a time, but the odds are that only one will survive to adulthood. In the end, the sturgeon
Yeah, bro, because we eat it. No, I'm just kidding. Bro, look at that. Yo, rich people look at that and go, delicious. Damn, that one's moving. Can't wait to eat that one.
In
Yummy
the end, the sturgeon
salt.
population just couldn't keep up with that demand, and their coveted eggs became the jewels of the luxury food scene. Today, caviar imports and exports are closely regulated in the US, which is partly why it's so expensive.
Every single egg, every one of these eggs is taken off by hand. Now remember, we're dealing with a raw seafood endangered species. So it's basically like eating and dealing with, edible elephant tusks. It is that heavily regulated.
Oh!
And that's why today, the majority of caviar comes from sturgeon farms.
Little did I know that by 2011, all wild caviar would become illegal on the planet. When I started, there were 6 farms in the world.
This is liberal opulence, dude. They're eating babies, brother. This is abortion. Them libtards, they're out here. They love abortion so much, they're aborting sturgeons and eating their babies.
Raising sturgeon and only 2 producing caviar in the world. And that was in 2004. Now there's 2,000 farms around the world.
One farm in particular in China called Kaluga Queen produces 35% of all the world's caviar. Caviar there is harvested with the classic Russian and Iranian technique, which involves killing the fish and then extracting the eggs. Other farms are exploring a different technique which doesn't involve killing the fish. It's called stripping. The fish are injected with a hormone that triggers their urge to release eggs.
I just ate that last night, bro. Yo! Hey, yo, that's nasty as fuck, bro. Oh, Lord, she gushing. Oh, brother, stop showing me that. No. Oh, no, dude. What the frick? Oh, no. Oh, Lord, she coming. Yo, we gotta run that back.
The fish are injected with a hormone that triggers their urge to release eggs. Farmers have been doing this for many years, but not to get caviar, just to produce more fish. It wasn't until recently that people started canning this stuff and selling it as caviar.
The biggest thing is that, yes, fish stays alive. You have really small impacts on the fish because you do it really, really fast. You take the fish off the water, out of the water. You put it on a special holding facility. The fish is already started to spawn, and then all it requires basically for you to press on the belly, massage the belly, and the caviar will just flow out of the fish.
The idea behind no-kill caviar is a commendable one, but it has yet to really catch on. Either way, with caviar farms in place, this gives the wild sturgeon population a chance to recover.
She gushing on my sturgeon to like caviar? Hey, yo! That is thousands of dollars right there, bro. You don't understand. You nut on a napkin, okay? Or on a fucking paper towel, and that's $0. She's nutting. They're making her nut liquid gold, baby.
But whether or not that happens is largely up to us.
I don't get it. There's no way that fish is normal after it's been fucking penetrated and shit like that. Do they make more caviar that way? Okay, let's watch Gordon Ramsay.
One of my favorite ingredients in the world sums up food at its finest and most prestigious. Caviar.
Very decadent, very nutty, very creamy.
I'm so glad we just saw how this is made. So now Gordo eating it like it's nutty. Yeah, it's nutty, bro, because it's nut. Because it's quite literally nut, dog. That's why you're eating nut.
And it's bursting with flavor, like individual pearls exploding in your mouth. Absolutely delicious.
But classic wild caviar is under threat. Sturgeon in the Caspian Sea are overfished and close to extinction. So the hunt is on to find alternatives fast.
So I'm looking for something sustainable and affordable to blow beluga out of the water when it comes to taste and texture. I'm not going to find it in fucking nice.
The wildest part is, sadly, most aren't harvested like that. Most kill the sturgeon. Yeah, the wildest part is like what you saw with the ethical belly rubs is supposedly what you saw with those guys like basically raping the fucking fish. That's the ethical version of extraction. Which, by the way, I mean, all matter of food is produced in really awful manners. Don't misunderstand me, but I am a speciesist, so.
I've come to Andalusia in southern Spain, which for the past...
Yeah, how do y'all think we get milk? You know what I mean? Like, you think the cows just have, like, cow sex? You think the cows are just, like, living together comfortably, happy, and then just happen to have cow sex, and then they're like, oh, I'm pregnant. Look at all the milk I have. Like, that's not how that works, you know what I mean? And then you go up to the cow, and you're like, well, I guess I might as well milk you because your titties have grown, your udders are bursting, you know? Let's milk you. That's ethical. Like, no, it's cow rape. That's how you do it. Anyway.
25 years has hidden one of the Mediterranean's best-kept secrets.
If this caviar is as good as the real McCoy, the proper beluga, then this could be a fucking amazing find. Here in Spain.
It's the water flowing through these mountains that led the owners of Rio Frio Caviar to set up a farm here after a 7-year search for the perfect source. Export manager and fellow Brit Keith Jaggard will be showing me around.
Hi, Gordon.
How are you?
Nice to meet you. You're right.
Now, are you on half term? You look about 12. Now, I didn't think it's possible to farm sturgeon. Why are you here in the middle of fucking Spain of all places?
The temperature of the water is 13 to 15 degrees all year round, and that's because we have the source of the spring 200 meters away from where we're standing.
Drinkable.
Drinkable and natural.
Which is a benefit to the sturgeon.
Of course.
So, are we talking about as good as, wild, or better?
I'd say better.
You've got a big pair of cojones, you know that?
A big pair of cojones. Yes, I have.
Fuck me.
First, Keith's taking me to see the tiddlers.
They're so ugly.
Yeah.
And yet so delicious and delicate.
Yeah.
But it'll be 8 years before we can tell the little boys from the big money girls, who can be anything up to the age of 20 before their caviar's ready for harvesting.
Oh, God, they're everywhere.
He's a British man in Spain milking the fucking sturgeon. Fuck you, sturgeon, you fucking donkey.
But first, I've got to catch one.
If you can grab the head.
Prehistoric distant relatives of the shark, these big mothers are almost 60 kilos, and to be examined for caviar, they're wrestled out of the water by hand.
Okay, let's get it on.
Fucking hell!
Absolutely beautiful. So how old is this one?
This one will probably be between 18, 19 years old.
For nearly half that time, the valuable eggs in this fish have been developing. Their size and condition are checked using ultrasound.
Oh my God, you ultrasound the
Every
fish?
single egg.
I mean, it's honestly identical to going with your wife for an ultrasound, little KY jelly, rubbing round, looking for the little heartbeat, and oh shit, there's 2 heartbeats there, you've got twins. Except here we're looking at, what, 4.5 to 5 kilos
of
caviar.
The trick is to catch the eggs at their optimum quality before the fish spawns naturally. But this beauty isn't quite ready yet.
Possibly 6 months.
Really?
We'll give it another scan,
Right.
And see how it's getting on. If we just try and turn her around.
Yeah, my
Okay.
God. Oh shit.
Okay.
There you go.
And then just slowly push it off. Just.
Bro, that shit is terrifying, dude. And no, I don't mean like terrifying for the fish. I mean, like, I would never want to be in this fucking river with fish like that, dude. I feel that's so scary. Is there a sturgeon heartbeat, Bill? Yeah, it's massive, bro. Fuck that shit. They don't attack. I don't give a fuck, dude. If it like touched me, I would die probably. I would perish.
Very, very calmly.
When the sturgeon are ready, they're killed and sent for a clinical extraction.
This looks like a fucking operating theatre. Hola. Hola.
Today, Chief Sturgeon Surgeon Javier is entrusting me with the scalpel.
Is that too deep?
No,
No, is that
keep
good
going,
enough?
keep going. That's
Good, just keep going. A little bit.
That's
and
perfect.
then-
Keep going.
Okay, let me see.
Oh shit, I can see caviar.
Bro, it's not a C-section. They killed it already.
Yeah, it starts very far down.
Well, I wish you'd told me. Jesus Christ. Look at all that caviar in there.
Oh
Look at
my
that.
God, that's so
Is
much.
that all the way up there? My
Oh, God damn. This is
You can
like,
actually see.
Look at that. Jesus Christ.
You can see the amount of eggs there.
Look at all the caviar. It's like a bathtub full of fucking caviar. How much is in there? I'm surprised you haven't got a security guard for each sturgeon in there. You know that?
Yeah, we do.
Underwater dive.
bro, if he dips his fingers in there, Ron DeSantis style, and just scoops it and eats it, I'm losing it. I'm shutting it off. Do not fucking...
We do.
We don't have security guards, but we have big dogs.
Do you mind if a little taste, please?
No, go ahead.
No! 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 You're mental! You're fucking mental! Fuck you! You fucking donkey! You fucking donkey! Oh, shut it off! He's fucking crazy, lad! He's fucking mental, lad! Oh no! He fucking sticked it in there! He's fucking raw! No! I thought it was just rich people salt though. Why are you so agitated? No, this makes it even, when I say it's rich people salt, I'm like trying to make fun of it. This makes it even more gross. I'm not saying that as a positive way. Oh, scooping the egg right out of the belly. Stop. Drooling face? No. No, that's so gross, dude.
Unbelievable. It does need some salt on there.
Little
In
bit.
terms of flavour. Fucking hell. It's extra, it's like a treasure.
I couldn't wait to learn how to transform these freshly harvested eggs into the delicacy I know and love.
So
Yeah, bro, he's digging into her ovaries for real, dude. Jesus Christ.
we process? Process?
Yeah,
Fuck me. Now I'm going back home. Fuck me. See you later. Fuck that.
First, the eggs are separated from the membrane.
So you're just gently rubbing it, holding the membrane. And we're not bursting the eggs like this.
No.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, you ate it with a mucus membrane in there, dude. That shit's nasty as fuck. Oh, God. He be rearranging her guts on God. Stop, dude. Holy fuck. Oh, my God.
What's that worth in there now, Keith?
Talking well over £10,000.
Oh, my God.
They're then rinsed in salted spring water before sea salt is added to dramatically enhance the caviar's flavour.
You do, I don't want to fuck up. No, 10 grand's worth of fucking caviar. Okay.
Fingers in and just that's right, yeah.
Faster.
Faster.
Okay.
Very creamy. For me, it doesn't need any more salt. That's delicious.
Seasoned to perfection and matured for 4 months, the caviar in this tin alone will be worth $3.5 grand.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh,
Again.
really good.
Thank you.
Gracias.
This stuff really does give wild caviar a run for its money, and I've got the perfect recipe to show it off.
Dude, I love whenever Gordo gets into cooking mode, he gets like fast. I don't know how else to describe it. He just like, he goes into cooking mode where he's like, it always feels like he's trying to cook as fast as possible. Okay? It's very weird. He gets manic. He's stimming. Yeah. So, all right, we're going to make a salad. And then next to the salad, we're going to have some fucking fish eggs, right? And then right here, I'm chopping it up. Chop, 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 chop. Very fucking nice. That's all you need to do is subscribe, obviously.